How to view your keywords on a heat map. Now, why is this important and how can it make you money? Well, sometimes you might want to see an overall view of how you're doing with your keywords on an entire product. So you want to see all of the keywords all at once instead of checking each individual graph one by one. You might want a quick visual way to see if your rankings are improving or getting worse. And now you've always been able to track this inside of Helium 10's keyword tracker, but you had to look at each individual graph. But for the past couple of years, our advanced sellers have actually been using a tool called Market Tracker 360, and they've had access to a heat map that was color coded and a visualization of that showed all of their keyword ranks over time. And a lot of customers actually asked for this feature to be put into our regular keyword tracker. So we made it a priority to bring heat maps in there too. So now you can easily track your keyword rankings visually, and I'm going to show you how to access it. So let's go ahead and go to keyword tracker. So if you're in keyword tracker here, this is what keyword tracker looks like. And then you expand this little thing down, it's going to take you to all the keywords that you've input for your product, okay? As you can see, there's a color-coded graph. Green is obviously going to be the best color for you. So the darker the green, the better. All the way to red would pretty much be like you're not ranking very well at all. So you wanna obviously keep your keywords in the green, but this is a really nice, easy way to see, are most of my keywords in the green or are they mostly in the red? So that's gonna help you to say, okay, my strategies might or might not be working, or if it's all green, it's like, okay, you're doing a great job. So let's go ahead and look a little bit more at the details of this. So what you can do is you can actually see that the date as well as the day of the week. So maybe like something's happening on Wednesdays, you can take a look and say, okay, on Wednesdays, something weird is happening to my rank. So you can kind of see patterns as well. And actually, if we zoom in here, you can actually see there's a little gift box right there. And that is actually showing that there is a holiday. So this is Martin Luther King Day. So if there's holidays, it can actually help you to say, oh, wow, my rank really improved so much on that holiday. I must have gotten a ton of sales or whatever happened. So you can kind of take a note of that. Now, sometimes there's going to be red dots, like little red dots up here, like in the corner. I don't actually have any right now, but that would mean if you have that little red dot, it's going to mean that you actually have the boost feature on, which is basically checking your rank every hour on the hour. And I don't actually have any on here right now, but that's what that would be. You can also go ahead and customize the way that you view this. So say you wanted to just see page number, you can actually just look by page number because you want to say, hey, I want to see that most of my products are on page 1. So it looks like we're doing pretty well with the page 1 thing. You can also do the order. Do you want past to present or present to past? You can actually toggle that on, and you can, toggle these things off to show, holidays, days of week, whatever you want to do. You can actually customize this entire graph. But this is really just a great visualization to make sure that you are on track with what you want to do. So everyone, don't forget, if you prefer the traditional keywords graph, you can keep that as your default view. But if you want a more visual way to kind of get an overall view and track your ranking progress, make sure to check out this super cool tool in heat maps.